All right, so people did a lot of things based on their understanding. That's why it's important to have one good friend, one family member who sticks with you, one person that you can trust. But what do you do when you can't trust any of them because they have to worry about their own families? That's what I encountered. I didn't want anybody else having to go through all of this either. I just wanted my pain to stop. The people who could have done it were Natalie and her sister. They could have just told the truth, you know? Swallowed their pride, took a lesson from their Jesus, and told the truth. There's a lot of people who tried to help, but they didn't understand because they weren't that one person who stayed in contact with me and paid attention no matter what to what was going on in my life. Things that were happening to me were legitimately happening to me, and they were legitimately happening to them. And because of how I was painted, this was socially acceptable for it to happen to them. It should have never happened. People never should have done that to my friends. They shouldn't have. I mean, there are certain things that a person shouldn't have to go through, and this is one of them things that people shouldn't have to go through. Natalie was my best friend, okay? She and Maddie were two people who were very important to me, and I mean, I needed one person to stay in contact and understand. And everybody's got their own families and their own problems, their own issues. That's why it's important to have family. Somebody in your corner, no matter what. A lot of these people who tried to help me, they weren't able to because they didn't understand everything that I am going through, every issue that I'm having to face, the rapidity and the repetition of it. I mean, it's so many appointments after appointment after appointment, each one costing me money, each one taking me to a place where I have to deal with people that think they can get away with doing whatever they want. And that's because they have gotten away with doing whatever it is that they want to. And and this is not acceptable. It's not acceptable for this predatory behavior to continue to happen to so many people who don't deserve it. I mean, the things that happened to me happened wholesale. It, this isn't a place that anybody would want to raise their kids. Are you kidding me? Not like this. You know, if you're not going to be family, don't talk about being family. Don't tell them you're there for them no matter what. I mean, I need somebody who is there through all of this instead of all of these people who are pissed off because now their memories are important. Although I think because of the timeline, they should probably go back through their Facebook history and probably their telephone history because they weren't very nice. The things that happened to most of my friends shouldn't have happened to anybody either. The things that happened to Natalie and her family should have never happened. None of this ever should have happened. It should have been dealt with as adults. Natalie told me a lot of things that I didn't need to hear. I was right to worry about the people that I'm worried about. And I'm also right to worry about the people who actually would do these things to them. And that's terrible. It is. I'm not mad at the people who tried to help me for trying to help me. I'm mad at them for not trying to understand. I'm telling you what's happening to me. Instead of feeding me your opinion on what I should do, I just need you to keep a mental record of what it is that's happening to me. Record it, find some way. I mean, if I can't have a person who's there in person with me, it makes things so much more difficult. I mean, I'm really trying hard here to understand why y'all act like a bunch of jackals and dogs, and why it is you think after destroying someone's life, you get to pretend they're the bad guy and walk away. I don't have any intention of hurting those people I left repeatedly. I was accused of doing things that I never did. And they accused me of threatening their family in Virginia for over a year before Natalie was even killed. That's not something you do to somebody who never did that. And I never did that. I should have been allowed a day in court instead of being prevented from going to court. Things that happen to me all cost money, they all cost time, they all cost my sanity. God damn it.